Okay, so you are in no contact with someone and you can't stop thinking about them, whether or not they are doing no contact with you and you're not that happy about it, or you begrudgingly felt like you had to do no contact with them because the relationship wasn't working out. No matter the case, you want to stop thinking about them. Here's what you do. If you're the person who has been put no contact upon, so someone you're still in love with, whether it's a toxic relationship or not, you can't stop thinking about them and they do not want to talk to you. How do you stop thinking about them? First, you let yourself go through all of the pain, the anger, and the rage. Do not try to get over them by getting under somebody else. Even though it may be a temporary fix or distraction, that pain, if this is someone you actually really love and you can't stop thinking about them, it's only going to be just a band-aid over a deeper problem. Still compare this new person to them. You will have a hard time feeling settled in a relationship. Is going to be the foundation for more trust issues in the future because who you wanted and what you actually wanted wasn't available to you. And if you're a master emotional avoider like me, you may be very high functioning and able to find other ways to distract yourself without actually dealing with your emotions. So you need to grieve. You need to let yourself be angry. You need to talk about how unfair this is. Hopefully you can find someone to talk to instead of trying to just do it all on your own. Work out, journal, do whatever it is that you need to do to get that energy and get those emotions out. And once those emotions are out, now we need to deal with the part of you that is wanting to be with someone who does not want to be with you and doesn't love you and respect you in the ways that you deserve to be loved and respected. Because even if this is someone who in your mind is a dream person, y'all are not in a relationship for a couple of reasons. Either you messed up and so they decided to do no contact, or you did nothing wrong. And this is a person who wasn't available to you, someone who didn't see who you were. They didn't appreciate the love that you had to give. And so what is it in me, you, that wants to stay with someone who didn't feel like you were enough? Where did you learn that that was the best that you could get? Where did you learn how to settle for that mediocre type of love? You deserve to be in relationships with people who full-heartedly, 100% balls to the wall would do anything and everything to stay in partnership with you. That is the type of love that you deserve. And so to break the cycles of being with people who are like that, or just, again, to focus on this one person who has chosen to opt out, you want to look at, where did I learn to tolerate and to crave and desire love from someone who doesn't love me in the way that I deserve to be loved? Heal that so that you can move on. I talk more about what to do in this process outside of that stuff, what does it look like to move on, to build a life that works best for you, to find partners that are actually good for you in my no contact and detox support kit, which is currently, at the time that I'm recording this, is on sale 40% off for the holidays and for my 40th birthday. But those are huge steps for you to get started with. And they're so impactful. So start that now. Now, for those of you who are in the other scenario, so you needed to do no contact with a person. You didn't want to, but you can't stop thinking about them, and you're doing it because you know you have to for your own emotional betterment and for your emotional health, but everything in you still craves and thinks about them all the time. The first step for you is the second step for the other person, because you've already gone through all the emotions to be able to enter the no contact. What is it in me where I learned how to crave love and connection from a person in a situation that has never honored me? They were giving me so many crumbs and so much toxicity and so much unavailability here, there, sometimes not there, emotionally shutting down, whatever it was that led you into going to no contact with them. What is it in me that still fantasizes and romanticizes this BS type of, not even mediocre. Like, if you enter no contact, in some cases it might be low-key abusive, high-key manipulative, and just less than your best. What is it in me that wants to make that the best that I can have access to? Where did I learn to stop dreaming and knowing that I could have everything that I want? Who never taught me that? Do I even believe that for myself? And let me actually start to break those patterns and heal those things so that I can be in relationships with people and want to be in relationships with people who treat me like the king, the queen, the princess, the prince, the royal knight, whatever you want to define your royal title as. When did I learn to start to accept pauper level love, and how can I heal that so I can get out of that? Again, I know that, a lot of people will talk about going and dating other people, and sometimes that does help, especially if you've been so focused on one person being your only source of love, to see that other people find you attractive, other people really enjoy talking to you, other people will romance you, love you, put you on a pedestal when this person didn't before. That, I'm not gonna lie, it's not even just a distraction, that is healing when you have been given pebbles for so long. However, whatever led you to accept pebble treatment, breadcrumb treatment, is still there. So that even in this relationship, say you did stay with this person or somebody else who wanted to love you in the way that you deserve to be loved, it'll be very hard for you to accept it, if not sabotage it, push it away, and want to go back to the breadcrumbs that you had before. So I hope that helps. Again, if you are needing to be into no contact with someone, you can get that no contact kit that is 40% off for my birthday. Did I mention that, for my birthday? But if you're looking to break these cycles all together, I have a 90-day program called the Love Addiction Recovery School that helps us break the cycles of being in relationships with people who are unavailable to us, and craving those relationships and not being able to exit even when we know better, even when our bodies are like, I need something deeper and more, but this seems like to be the person that I can't let go of. I have a program that talks all about that, healing the trauma that causes it, the family cycles, the generational trauma, all the things, and also learning how to date, connect, communicate, and build in a healthy way to get the life and love that you want. So you can learn more about that via the links in the bio.